Okay, trying this again. This is a front engine bus, flat nose. We have put in the new plywood floor. It is 1/2 inch of foam underneath with a 3/4 inch plywood surface. As you can see, the wood, get my finger out of the way, wood right down there at the bottom. That's the wheel cover frames I built. Packed them full of foam. The blue thing is the flooring that's going to be over the, of course it's going to go over the floors when we're ready for it. This is our refrigerator. It is now 5 feet tall. It's an LG. It is a regular 120 volt. Yeah, the light's on. 120 volt regular electrical. The blue line up here you see is from the solar panel. It runs all the way back along the line there behind the wood back there to the rear of the bus. We did have some, the floors, those things, we did have some leaking when we put the plates in, replaced the windows. Actually, it was leaking before we replaced that. Then we had little leaks afterwards, but we packed those all up. This wood casing right here runs most of the electrical wiring from the harness that was already there. I'm putting some more here behind it because it just wasn't big enough. I should have made it bigger, but I didn't. Okay, these are the RV windows we put in. Cut the hole in the metal for it, built the wood frame, and it sits in there. Really nice. Does not leak. Yay! Here you can see some of the foam we have going on. One section here is done correctly towards the back there. But this one here, you can see the gap between the foam and the wood there. And we're going to bring that all the way out to this level, just like it is down there. So it'll be flush. Of course, all this along here, it's all got to be done too. All right. This is not a wall here. That's cardboard. Not cardboard. Heavy duty paper. Red paper like you get at Home Depot. And what I've done is I've had problems getting this arch correct. Whoops, I'm not putting it. This arch here is really a bear getting it in there correctly. So I cut this so that way I have a pattern to cut the plywood, so it will go over this. And of course, it's a certain thickness. So there we go with the outlets. This is the back of the shower unit. Put a lot of foam in here. Probably didn't need to, but I did anyway. Got PEX tubing there. Back here is where my computer desk is going to sit. Now up above here, and this is where a lot of people will argue with me, most builds, they put in wood slats here for the ceiling. And with Cynthia's eyesight the way it is, this just wasn't working for us. She needed to see something brighter so it would so she could see. Yes, yeah, the light's on. Okay, back here, this is our electrical and where our gun cabinet's going to be. Don't tell nobody. This is our MPP solar power connector. What happens here is that the solar power comes in to this box. The shore power comes into this box, which is this black line right here. Solar panels are the red and black that haven't been connected yet. And then this heavy duty wire here, that's assembly down here, that's temporary. But that goes, no, actually it's not temporary. This is what's going into the electrical box back here, which is giving me 120 power throughout the bus. And once we get everything hooked up right, this will go into the solar panels. All power in the bus will come through this panel, and it trickle charges or full charges depending upon the level of power that's in the lithium batteries that'll charge up the batteries. Now, this will only provide me with 120 power, which isn't going to work for the clothes dryer. So I will need to get a second one, which is why I got the rock board there, and it will hook up the second one here. We'll put them in parallel. Then I'll have 240 power available. This is the washer and dryer. That's back here. Back into its little cubby. Back in there. All hooked up, all ready to go. We've actually, oops, where's that? There we go. Okay. I have actually run a load, just plain water, through the washer. Ooh, yeah, to see how it works. And it works great. This is our shower unit. I haven't put the handles on yet. I haven't put the hole in yet for the shower unit, but it's ready. It's ready. I got the parts now. That is a clean out thing that it's not hooked to anything, because it's going to go straight down to the floor, P-trap into the tank, into the gray water tank. And then I'm going to put trim up along here like I have back there. Trim will go here to hide those nasty little gaps along here, because I can't cut a straight line to save my life. So this is where we're at. We've got a nice heavy duty vent here. This sucker sucks air. So it's like right here is where the bathroom is. Toilet's going to sit over here. The sink is here. And of course that's going to be trimmed up and tightened up close to the wall. But I just needed something there now when I sprayed the foam. And if you're going to do this yourself, I'm nearly 6 feet tall. I'm 5'11". And my head does hit the ceiling, as you can see, when I'm standing here. A lot of people will do roof raises where they will cut along on these uprights here, then they'll raise it about another 6 to 8 inches. But we didn't want to do that because we found out the insurance people don't like roof raises. They really hate them. And they will sometimes not insure them because of the roof raise. So that's why we went with that. Plus I can crouch a little bit. And walking down the center, I'm absolutely fine. It's just that let's try that. There we go, that's cool. It's just when I try to stand up here out like from this point right here to the wall, I'm not able to stand up straight and do that. I have to bend down a little bit. But this is our bus. What we're at now, and the point is getting the foam to do all this insulation from back here all the way up to right here, because this is where the bedroom's going to be, is right in here. So up to this point and all the way up over the top. Then I'm going to get the really nice sanded plywood from Home Depot, and that really makes a nice finish. I got some here that I have not used yet. Use it in other places, but not here yet. So here, this is it right here, and it is really nice and sanded. I mean, I might hit this with maybe a 220 or a 320 as a final buffing, just to make it pretty. But all in all, you could be stained and just lift up on the wall without anything else. Now this box here you see hanging out here, I haven't put it back in yet. Excuse me, coughing here. The door assembly here, we're torn with what to do with this. Let me pull this back a little bit. There we go. We're torn with what to do with it. Do we leave it as a foldable door, which isn't really airtight? So I'm gonna, there's a place down in Albany I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. I think it's like Wayfarer, where they you can pull your bus in there and do work on it, and they'll help you if you want to pay them for it. This is so they'll help me with that. This is the air conditioner, RV air conditioning thing, assembly. This will come down as much as necessary to hook into the plenum that goes up there. And that's all ready to be wired in. Actually, it is wired in, we just don't turn it on because there's no insulation up here, so it's like, what's the point? Back here, over the bedroom area, back here. So yeah, these two windows are the bedroom area, and actually this window here is also. Then as you can see, fridge. This is where the refrigerator is going to eventually go. Once we get this here part done, I can slide everything from there back to here and have plenty of open space to work. But we're going to put in a mini split up here. And it'll run down. See, that's the wheel well. So it's going to have to run down the wall here, kind of at an angle for the evaporator unit to be underneath. Well, we're pretty proud of what we got done so far. Just got more to do. But as you can see, we're putting in a lot of insulation here in the walls, about 4 inches of this spray foam stuff. Get it at Home Depot, a twin pack of tanks for $400. And if I'm not wasteful, I'm learning how to not be wasteful with it, because I've been putting in too much and having to trim an awful lot out. As you can see up here, got to trim it to make it nice and smooth for these panels to go up. So I'll be wasting a lot less. So if you have any questions, let us know. Not sure what else all you wanted to see. A lot of these wires still coming up here is our backup camera system, which was going to hang right below the okay, there it's on. Okay, the window thing there, so I can look up and see it. Got the wood blocks up there ready to put over this last arch, but so far we're real happy with what we got done here. Okay, that's it.